Yeah,
How you guys
we're
doing?
good. We're
Good.
How are you?
Oh, never better.
Yeah?
Never better. Never been so excited about an album coming out. And I think part of it is maybe the fact that usually when you put out an album, you made it like a year before. So your life can change a lot between when you make it and when you put it out. But with this album, it's exactly where I'm at in my life. You know, I'm exactly in the same spot as I was when I made this record. So it feels very accurate to my my life experience right now, which feels kind of cool.
That's so sad.
You ever hear a story that sounds so surreal, you have to replay it twice? Because this one starts with a pop icon, a football dynasty, and a baby who just gained a godmother that headlines stadiums. That's right, Taylor Swift has officially confirmed she's the godmother to Jason and Kylie Kelce's youngest daughter, Finnley. Yeah, you heard that right. The woman who just broke streaming records and sold out every continent is also the one showing up to christenings with lullabies and late-night calls. But this isn't just another celebrity headline. This story connects music, motherhood, and meaning. From locker rooms to lullabies, from tour buses to tea parties, it's the most human side of Taylor Swift we've ever seen. And by the end, you'll see how this moment says more about her heart than any Grammy ever could. Quick question before we dive in. If you could pick one Taylor lyric that sums up being a godparent, what would it be? Never grow up? You are the best thing that's ever been mine? Drop it below, because today, we're watching real life echo through her lyrics.
This is fine because you can listen to it and you know that you're still in that zone.
Yes, exactly. And I'm so proud of it. I made this record with Max Martin and Shellback, who I hadn't worked with in maybe 7 or 8 years. And it was really exciting to make it because it felt like we had all kind of gone out into the world and learned new skills and honed our powers and then come back together with new information and, you know, hopefully better, bigger, stronger.
Oh, it's like the Avengers Assemble. We are literally getting straight into this track, aren't we now?
So many Swifties listening. Do you want to just say hello to all of them?
Hi, guys. I miss you all. I used to get to see your beautiful faces every single, 3-day period of time when we were doing the Eras tour. So it's like, I miss getting to see everybody.
Oh.
Well, they are listening, so I think we go straight in with the first song on the album. Would you like to introduce it to us, please, Taylor Swift?
This is the first single off of this album and the first song on the album. It is a song I love so much. I hope you do too. It's called The Fate of Ophelia.
It's Capital Breakfast. That song is called The Fate of Ophelia, and, it was made by this lady that is with us right now. It's Taylor Swift!
Yeah!
It happened mid-interview. Taylor smiled, leaned back, and said the words the internet couldn't stop replaying. Yes, I'm Finnley's godmother. No big press moment. No photo op. Just an offhand comment, said softly, the kind that feels private but somehow reaches millions. Within minutes, clips went viral across Swift Talk and NFL Twitter. But to her, it wasn't an announcement, it was acknowledgment. It's family, she said simply. Sometimes family doesn't need fanfare. It just needs truth. Lesson? The quietest confirmations often carry the loudest love. Most people think this started with Travis, right? Technically, yes, he introduced her to Jason and Kylie. But it clicked fast, deeper than headlines ever hinted. Kylie's warmth, Jason's grounded humor, Taylor called them the kind of people who remind you who you are. She started visiting casually, post-game dinners, family brunches, laughter that didn't care about cameras. Actionable truth. Real bonds don't trend. They root. 3-year-old Finnley Kelce, curls like her mom, spark like her dad. Taylor calls her my tiny chaos coordinator. During one visit, she reportedly played guitar while Finnley banged on a cereal box. Instant duet. When asked what being godmother means to her, Taylor laughed. Not the cool one, the storytelling one. The takeaway's simple. Influence isn't about spotlight. It's about showing up. The reveal slipped out during a UK radio interview for The Life of a Showgirl. She was mid-laugh, discussing her new single, Opalite, when she mentioned my goddaughter Finnley without hesitation. The host blinked. Wait, Finnley as in Jason Kelce's daughter? Taylor just smiled. Yeah, she's magic. That moment? The internet detonated. Lesson. Sometimes the stories that matter most aren't planned, they're lived. Jason joked on New Heights the next day. She's got God-level streams. Might as well be the godmother too. Kylie laughed, adding, Finnley calls her Tay Fairy. Fans loved it, two worlds colliding through humor and heart. But beneath the jokes, it's clear, the Kelces trust Taylor with more than headlines. They trust her with family. Lesson: the best relationships are built on laughter first, loyalty second. So, how did Travis react? Apparently, Taylor teased him first. Guess who just got baby dedication duties, she said during podcast prep. He froze, then cracked up. Wait, what? I need a Godfather training manual. Later, he told his brother, that's when I knew she was all in, not just with me, but with us. Takeaway: commitment isn't always about vows. Sometimes it's about village.in her words. It's not about glam. It's about being there, birthdays, boo-boos, the boring stuff. That's the real Taylor people close to her see. No filters, no stylists, just someone who texts to check in or shows up unannounced with soup. She calls it her faith in consistency. Lesson: show up more than you post. Kylie later shared, Taylor's the kind of woman I want my daughters to grow up around, kind, sharp, and funny. They connected instantly, moms and mentors swapping stories between diaper bags and deadlines. For Kylie, it wasn't about fame. It was about trust. Actionable insight: choose role models who model reality, not perfection. Turns out, this wasn't as random as it seems. Taylor's quietly supported NFL families for years, from Make-A-Wish partnerships to children's hospital fundraisers with players' wives. Her kindness moves behind the scenes, not headlines. It's not about crossover, it's about compassion. Lesson: legacy builds in the background, long before it trends. Within hours, #TayGodmother hit over 400,000 posts. Memes, art, lullaby remixes, even a fan who wrote Baby Enchanted as a tribute song. But the top comment said it best: Taylor's not raising a pop star, she's raising kindness. That's her true influence, the energy she leaves behind. Takeaway: love that multiplies is the only kind that matters. If you've made it this far, here's your question. Would you trust Taylor Swift as your child's godparent? If your answer's absolutely, hit like and share this with the biggest Swiftie you know. Because what comes next proves why this story isn't about fame at all. It's about faith. Between football chaos and toddler meltdowns, the Kelce home runs on noise, love, and organized mess. Taylor calls it comfortably chaotic, like backstage before a show. Everyone's doing something loud, she laughs, but it all somehow works. Her visits aren't about luxury, they're about belonging. Lesson: family isn't calm. It's coordinated chaos wrapped in love. Taylor's always sung about found family, from You're on Your Own, Kid to New Romantics. Now she's living that lyric. She once said, the family you find is sometimes the one that saves you. It's what makes her connection with the Kelces deeper than friendship. It's healing, it's grounded, it's chosen. Lesson: bonds built on choice last longer than those built on circumstance. Engagement, godmother duties, tours, albums, she makes it look effortless. But when asked how she manages, Taylor shrugged. You don't balance it, you blend it. She writes songs backstage. Sends gifts between flights. Lives life in rhythm, not routine. Lesson: harmony beats balance every time. Insiders say her first godmother gift to Finnley was a hand-painted music box that plays Never Grow Up. Classic Taylor, emotional, symbolic, timeless. Kylie called it the most thoughtful thing anyone's ever given. Dual fact punch: a pop icon, a personal lullaby. Takeaway: the best gifts hold memory, not money. Travis later told reporters, Finnley's gonna have the coolest lullabies ever. Then he added, Taylor's heart has room for stadiums and for a 3-year-old's tea party. That line melted the internet, and rightfully so. It's proof love expands, it doesn't divide. Lesson: your capacity for care defines your character. When Taylor visits the Kelces, there's no entourage, no glam team. Just her, sweats, and sometimes a tray of cinnamon rolls. Jason once joked, she shows up like any other friend, except she brings better cookies. Lesson: authenticity doesn't announce itself, it just arrives quietly. One day, Finnley will grow up, Google her godmother, and realize she didn't just shape culture, she shaped kindness. She'll see someone who used her voice for more than charts. That's the legacy Taylor's writing now, in between verses, in between visits. Lesson: real influence outlives applause. From sold-out arenas to bedtime stories, Taylor Swift's world keeps expanding, not just in fame, but in faith, friendship, and family. She's still the same woman who wrote about love and loss, only now she's living love in its purest form. It's not a new era. It's a new evolution. Because fame made her global, but love made her grounded. So maybe the biggest plot twist of Taylor's life isn't her engagement, or an album drop, or even a world tour. It's the moment she became a godmother. To a little girl named Finnley. To a new kind of forever. And that's what makes this story matter, because sometimes the truest thing a superstar can do is show up quietly for someone small. Final disclaimer. This content is for entertainment and commentary purposes only. All events and statements referenced are based on publicly available reports. Not professional or personal advice. Always verify details through official sources.